The Tampa real estate statistics just came out for March of 2025, and I want to share some insight with you about what is happening in our real estate market, what you can expect through the rest of the year. Looking at the number of transactions in March, we had 4,700 roughly sales. That's off of nearly 7,000 sales at peak back in 2021. So in 4 years, we've seen nearly a 40% drop in the number of transactions from peak. So there are a lot fewer transactions happening. Interest rates are contributing. Obviously, prices have escalated, but the last several years, prices had kind of stagnant. They hadn't been moving up or down. They'd really been kind of just stabilizing. Recently, though, we've started to see some depreciation in our market. Our average sale price in March of 2025 was $469,000. To put that into perspective, last March, we were at $480,000. And the March before that, we were $451,000. So we're obviously up from the March of 2023, but down from March of 2024. But we hit in our market an average sale price above our present average sale price in May of 2022. So since May of 2022, we've really seen no up or down movement on price from that date. We've certainly seen periods where it's a little higher, periods where it's a little lower, but our prices are not going up. In fact, they're trending downward. So if you're a home seller and your home isn't moving, you need to price to beat your competition. You need to stop looking backwards and look forwards to beat your competition. We're also seeing inventory rise. We're at 4.3 months of inventory with over 20,000 homes on the market. We are approaching the record high number of inventory that we've seen in our market in more than a decade. We're seeing population growth diminish. In fact, we're seeing the opposite. We have a net population loss right now in Tampa Bay. People feeling the effects of the storm, people that moved here during COVID that now decide to move back because they hadn't been through a storm before. All of those things are contributing to a real estate market that unfortunately in 2025 is not going to be that great. I do think we'll end up finishing a little bit better than 2024 as long as we have a slower than last year hurricane season. And depending on what we see with the discussions about abolishing property taxes and interest rates. So overall, our market, we're not seeing massive depreciation. We're certainly not seeing appreciation. We're seeing more inventory come on the market. We're seeing homes take longer to sell and homes needing more price reduction. So if you're a buyer, it's a great opportunity to buy and get a good deal because markets like this don't last forever. We're still the Sunshine State. We still have no state income taxes. We may in the future not have property taxes. So our market will again rise. But right now, it's a great buying opportunity. And for sellers, you're going to have to be really aggressive with your price. So hopefully this analysis helps you understand what's going on in Tampa Bay real estate market. If you want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, just hit up duncanduo.com.